longer.
Oh, we need to talk about the Lugies, man. I want to talk about it.
Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. Another episode of me trying to wrap up earlier than we should. The Lugies are happening.
Do you hate this podcast? This has become a theme now.
No.
Lewis just trying to bail early.
Look, it's just when the sun goes down, I get a little bit tired.
Yeah.
A lack of vitamin D in this area. Yeah. The Lugies, we had a big planning meeting today.
Yeah, we crossed some T's, dotted some I's.
Absolutely.
Keelan took notes. I had a beer. It was intense.
Yeah. Really good stuff.
So I'm a bit tuckered out. I feel like I need a nap.
So the Lugies is planned, and it's much more planned, and we're happy to say that it's definitely happening in Adelaide.
Yes.
And we're looking at, actually, we've changed the dates from last time we talked about it, around November. The end of November is when we're looking at it, because December's looking too weird for us, and also we kind of want to get it done when
I'm supposed to be moving house around that time, and I also realized that if we can just get it done as soon as possible, that'd be great. Because I need to be back in Melbourne for me to move house essentially.
Yes,
and I'd have to stay out of Melbourne, and it'll be a whole thing. And also, it will be weird though. It won't be the last episode of the year this year. We usually end off with the Lugies.
Yeah,
we probably still have to do a Christmas special after that because it's not even in the month.
No,
and I'm not going to be like Kmart where we start celebrating it early.
Absolutely not. That's disgusting. So we're really looking forward to that. We want to know, right? We're planning the live stream element of it really well as well, because last year it was going to be a stream, and then we found it could be an actual in-person theatre show, and then we didn't really do either of them as well as we wanted to because of the time constraints and COVID. Now we have the time, right? So, what's that?
Guys, Keelan's subbing in.
So we got a lot of notes. I won't read them all. But
I think what Lewis was leading up to there is we need suggestions. Well, we have a few ideas for goals of the live stream. Like, what do you want to see us do? These, read out a couple.
We got
Don't spoil all of them.
Hottest member as a girl.
Oh, are these awards?
Yeah.
Oh, I think we're talking about goals.
Oh, sorry, my brain is fried.
Your brain is like the chicken that you consume.
Speaking of
covered in secret herbs,
$100 to start the show.
This was Keelan's idea. He was like, "Okay, so the live stream starts. We will not start it until someone donates $100, but it has to be an individual, and then the rest of their stream." So the rest of the stream will be brought to you by
that person,
whoever did it.
$1,000. We lock Ruben Solo out of all social media accounts.
That's a good one. You know why? That's almost like that's just. Can you guys do that? Because that's admin we've been putting off. So if we get $1,000 for it, we might actually do it.
$5,000. I have a sneaky surprise that no one knows about.
Yeah,
me and Whitey have talked about it though.
And now the reason, by the way, why we're chasing bags here is, yes, we love cash. That is no secret, and we are not going to deny that. But what we've decided is from now on, the live stream money that we make from the Lugies will be the official show budget for fun ideas only for the next year. So whatever money we raise during this year's Lugies live stream, right?
Yep. I'm playing the celebration. Oh, hang on. I'm playing the celebration noise as you say this.
That will be the budget for our next year's show. So say if we made $10,000, we will have $10,000 to spend on shit memes next year. If we make $1,000, just like the last financial year, the show will be the same level of quality that it is.
Well, that's fantastic.
Well, we would love to improve it.
Okay. We also need to find a photographer in Adelaide. So if you're a photographer and you can take good photos.
Yep. Let us know.
Let us know.
Hit us up.
Any other admin we need to do?
Also, that'd be great for your resume. Like, oh my God, you did the Lugies? And then if they don't read it properly, they might think you did the Logies, which would be less, actually.
That's gross.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, I don't want to work with you. You took photos of Carl Stefanovic. No, we love Carl here.
Yeah, so any awards or goals that you think?
Well, you've already given away one of the awards will be who is the hottest female member. For those who don't remember, if you cast your minds back to very early on in the year, we were arguing over who'd be the hotter girl with those Instagram filters.
Yep.
And that one's going to be a crowd vote on the night. It will be done by applause. And you must be nervous going into that.
The silence will be hurtful.
The silence will be deafening.
And anyone who donates $300 will get their name read out on screen.
Yep. And it obviously is it is a fundraiser for the show, the Lugies, every year. It obviously
Whitey's calling. Can I answer?
Oh yes, geez, this is we need to.
Hello, you're on the podcast.
Oh, hello, podcast.
Hey.
I was walking over. I was just going to ask if you guys want a coffee.
Oh, I would love one. Can I get an
this
iced
good
latte?
content? All right.
Thanks. Would you like a coffee, Rosie?
I'm all good.
That's it. Thanks.
Okay.
See you.
Where's good?
The one that... Oh, you know what is fun? I did it to you yesterday. If you... we're not talking about the Lugies anymore. If you squeeze these and twist them, this is yours.
You know, in primary school, this one's mine. I haven't drank that much. I've had like 3 sips.
You can pop.
We know. Yeah, it's called
It's
compressed air.
fun.
Mm-hmm. He shoots it at you, and Rosie, I'm guessing from her reaction, has been a target. Okay, don't do it now. Okay, great. You know, it's fine. This has just turned into a Year 9 science class. Lewis leaves for 2 seconds, and now you're essentially doing the equivalent of like when you put a bit of what did you do?
I don't know.
You know that experiment where you put detergent behind a thing in water and it propels itself? Can you do it? Oh, you've broken it.
I've broken it.
Okay, great. Well,
Sorry about that, guys.
that was a bit
Lugies,
underwhelming.
End of November.
late November in Adelaide. We would love to see you there. And yeah, suggestions for the event. Here's the things we do know. Black tie event, and it is compulsory. Black tie.
No black tie, no entry.
No entry. And that, look, if you don't have a black tie, it can be a paper black tie.
It can be a sock.
You can put a sock, anything. You have to get creative, all right?
You can even do...
Last year, people wearing black ties as a headband.
You can get your... Hang on, where's my phone? You could get your phone and do this and walk in, and that's fine.
And it could have a picture of a black tie. You know what? That's the laziest approach, and it will be frowned upon. Because that's just Googling in the line, oh, shit, I forgot about the... Look, we will let you in, but...
we have to let you in
but
if you buy a ticket.
Yeah, but also, please stick to the dress code.
Anyone on the front row not wearing a black tie...
Will be subject to roasting. And I would say to be maybe even stand up and be shamed. Yeah. We'll think about that. That seems a bit harsh.
No, that's bullying, but...
That's fine.
Okay, well, perhaps.
We're not opposed to that on this show. If anything, we're quite pro-bullying.
Last thing is that Discord gets early access to voting and idea submissions.
I like that. Less than 10 minutes ago, people heard a clip of you saying, "There's the bitch," and then you're like, "I don't know about bullying, mate. That seems a little bit far."
Abuse, sure. Bullying, too far.
What else do we know? It's black tie. It's in Adelaide. It's going to be the night of nights once again. It's going to be the best award show possible. It's going to be quite interactive on the night. Definitely a good event to come to. Is there anything else we've missed?
Not sure about it, but there might be a set of D's nuts jokes at the start.
Subject.
Amateur hour is over.
Okay.
It's
that's
going to be
offensive.
really great. Nah, all good. You're a professional, man. It's going to be great. I'm really excited for it. No, you can stay here, man. You might as well. I'm not getting up again. I think it's going to be fun.
Yep, we've covered that.
Great. Okay.
Yep. Thoughts on bullying? Are we allowing bullying at the event?
I said no bullying.
We were thinking of bullying people if they didn't rock up with the tie if they sit in the front row.
Yeah. I'm all for that. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That's a bit harsh.
Yeah. Well, coming from you.
Yeah. That.
All right. The guy
I
that will
also-
terrify people in shopping centers. All right. Had thoughts on this? Seeing a small person in the audience and running up to them and going, "Ah!" No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
That will not be happening
You know,
by you or by anyone watching this.
you know that's going to happen to me.
Because, you
I
know,
feel like people are going to start coming up to you now too. It's going, oh.
yeah. And you are the most scared guy. Hey! See, you are the most easy to scare person ever. I can tell you I'm going to scare you and you'll still jump. Hey! You know, he still flinches.
He was doing voiceover stuff for a video today, and he started, and it scared me. It made me jump.
Yeah, I will all the time scare
There's another
Keelan
mic.
without even realizing or even trying to. One time, this happened yesterday. We're on the way to the pool, and he literally there's a little pebble on the road. He kicks the pebble this big, and it starts rolling down the street, and he goes, "Oh!" And he goes, "What's that?" And I look at him like, "It's a stone." He scared himself by
not
kicking a
what
stone.
happened.
That is what happened.
It was in my. I put my hand in my pocket, and then something clung to my hands. Ah!
That's worse. That's so much worse because the stone could have been like a rat or something.
There's a stone in my pocket. Terrifying. But there will be no scaring of small people because you know who everyone else is to me? A small person.
Yeah. Thoughts on our tie? So obviously it's a black tie event. We will be participating in that.
Well, every
And by
previous
the way,
one's been...
there's always a lot of confusion every year, and
Yeah.
please clear it up if you see people in comments because
Yeah.
people get confused. It is black tie event.
Yeah.
It is not formal.
The rest of the outfit doesn't have to match the
It's
tie.
casual.
Incorporate a tie into your outfit somehow. Some people wear it around their heads.
You can wear a mankini. Oh, don't, but
Don't.
you can. It's
Yeah.
been done, actually.
It has been done,
We
yeah.
awarded it best dressed in the first
I used to
time.
have a mankini up until I moved out.
Please leave it at home.
Yeah, that's
And
great.
what's in the bin now? But
Yeah.
I had
Good,
one.
good.
Although we have made the event pro bullying, so maybe bring
you
it
know,
on.
Chances are your mum's pulled it out of the bin she's wearing around the house.
It was the reference to the secret podcast, which we
Oh, that was a Patreon episode.
that was Patreon episode. We found out. What can we say?
No, we can't say that's Patreon.
You have to go.
Yeah,
you have to
yeah,
go
yeah.
listen to the secret podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, look, I think it's going to be great. And we want suggestions for like donation goals and also awards. Like we've come up with a bunch of ones. Obviously, the no-brainers like best guest. And then there's a few best moments as well. But if you have any...
Keelan accidentally revealed one already. Who's the hottest girl? But that will be crowd voted on the night. So regardless of what you say now in the
Yeah.
comments, yeah, sure, there can be a people's vote. It won't
Yeah.
be counted. It's crowd cheering. There will be a people's vote. That's guest of the year. Will there be another one that's people's voted?
Oh,
Not sure.
we'll have to do
We
some
usually
science.
only do
Let
one.
me check my notes.
Yeah.
It's usually just guest of the year, which is everyone gets to vote for. And make sure you consider it long and hard because there's been a few powerhouse guests.
There'll also be best era, which is a fan voted.
Yeah,
Or
best
should I not
era.
be saying these things?
No, I can let people sit on
Yeah,
it.
best era. So we have the Zoom era, we got the Frankston era, we got the studio era,
And then
and now we have the Tasmanian era.
We realized.
Do you reckon we could squeeze in another era between now and the show?
I hope not.
Well, that's what we never thought there'd be a Tassie era.
Keeping it at 4 is lovely. It's kind of
Yeah.
like our show's seasonal.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But none of them are particularly standout. The studio era was great.
That was really
the
good.
intended era.
Yeah, that was supposed to be the whole year. Yeah, that's actually where we spent almost the least time,
Yeah.
which is great. Cool.